Online shopping is very much in trend these days. It is convenient too, as taking a day off from work to do shopping is sometimes hard. Mark Robber used to buy stuff online. However, one day he was completely taken aback when he found his item missing from his porch. The message showed that the item was delivered, yet there was nothing out there. He grew suspicious and decided to check CCTV. It was then he learned that someone had stolen his package. Well, it really infuriated him, as there was something very important inside the package. He called the police only to get no help from them. However, the man was not going to give up. He came up with a spectacular plan to teach the thief a lesson that he would never forget his entire life. Mark Robber is an engineer by profession and has previously worked for NASA. The man collaborated with the space organization for 9 years and even contributed to the manufacturing of a technology that was used on the rover sent to Mars. Clearly, the thief messed up with the wrong man. No need to say that the man was capable of not only find the thief but also teaching him a good lesson. And that is what the man did. This all started one day when Mark saw his much-awaited Amazon package missing from the door. Someone had stolen his package. Unsurprisingly, the man got very furious, as it was an expensive item. He had been waiting for the package for a long while and now it was gone. How could a package disappear in thin air? He looked around the house but there was nothing. The delivery had been made. He rechecked the confirmation mail. Lastly, he resorted to the CCTV footage where he saw something gross. The footage enraged him. What did he see? Mark lives with his family in the house. They have been residing in the house for quite some time now. But the case of stealing had happened for the first time with him. He knew once started this was not going to stop until he takes a strict action. He saw an unknown man picking up his package from his doorstep and running away. He was stunned. Everything was captured on the CCTV. Who could do this? The package was an important one. He had to get it back at any cost. So, he thought of taking help from the police. He called the cops and told them everything about it. He was hoping for action, but what actually happened was not what he had expected. What happened next really broke his heart, but at the same time made him embark on a journey that was full of twists and turns. He made a call to the police. The man also handed over the CCTV footage, hoping that they would find the thief soon. However, the police showed no interest in his case. For them, this case was not worth their time, as they already had plenty of cases to deal with. Mark explained everything to them. He told the police every necessary thing about the package and the person who stole it. Unfortunately, the man could not get his stuff back as the police did not help him. He had to return empty-handed. But he was not going to give up. Mark had figured out now that the police were not going to help him. Now either he had to let go of the thief or teach him a lesson he would never forget. The man opted for the second option. There was no way he was going to let the thief get away with it. His ignorance will only make the thief more audacious. The engineer had to come up with a master plan. The thief was gone. He had no idea if he was going to catch the thief or not, but still, he decided to try. He made up a plan to catch the thief and teach him a good lesson. Mark got on the work. Mark had many achievements in his cap. The man was not only an engineer but a YouTuber too. He has been a famous YouTube personality who believes in tit for tat. Mark was all set to put his mind to work to punish the thief. Mark was willing to build a device that would not only punish the thief but also stop him from making any more stealing. We must say the man came up with an amazing plan. He was going to utilize his technical skills to accomplish the mission. After a little pondering and wondering, Mark finally figured out what he has to do. Now he knew what he actually wanted, and so he started with the work. He had a brilliant idea. He just needed to find someone who could help him achieve his aim. He collaborated with his friend Sean to manufacture a device that would take his revenge. It took him 6 months to build the technology. You may say 6 months is a long time to hold grudges for someone, but we should not forget that the thief had committed a crime and he was supposed to be taught a lesson. Mark went on to make a fake Amazon package to lure in the thief to pick it up. Along with that, Mark was also willing to see the reaction of the thief when he would realize that he is in a mess. So he placed 4 GPS-tracked smartphones inside the package. The man had a backup plan too. He in any circumstances did not want to miss the reaction of the man. That is why he used phones with LTE data plans. Even if the thief does not throw away the package, the footage will get restored to the cloud. Mark could see the thief's reaction from there also. But there was no way the thief was going to keep the package with himself. Mark had a plan for that also. After he was done installing 4 smartphones inside the box, Mark was all set to put in a special object inside the package that was going to make the entire process interesting even more. Before we discuss that, just a question: how do you like glitters? The man had put a device inside the box that would throw glitter all over the thief after being opened. You have to admit that it was the coolest plan one could make. Mark purchased a big can full of fine glitter and manufactured a device that begins spinning quickly when the lid of the dummy box is taken off. It was the most remarkable feature. After filling the box with glitter, Mark made the next step. He wanted to turn his stealing into his worst nightmare. He added fart spray to it as well. The spray gave away an unbearable stench every 5 seconds. Mark explained, "The spray is not only a nice extra touch, but he also ensures that the thief immediately throws the package out of his car or house before he realizes that there are also 4 smartphones." He did not want thieves to know about the 4 smartphones as they could cause damage to it. Mark was enjoying all of it, and even thinking of the reaction of the thief after ripping open the box was making him mad with laughter. He went on to put some hidden messages on it. These messages were in reference to the inspiration that helped him come up with this idea. Don't you want to know what these messages were about? The box had some messages written over it. If you notice carefully, you would see that the sender of the box is Kevin McAllister. And the parcel is sent to Harry and Marv. Mark is very fond of Home Alone movies, and that is how he paid tribute to them. The box was designed to look like Apple HomePod. He made it look like that on purpose so that thieves could be lured in easily. He carefully wrapped the box. Now everything was ready. The box looked as if it was ready to be delivered. He picked the box and put it outside his house. The man did not have to wait long after placing the box. He soon got a notification. Someone had picked the box. Surprisingly, this all happened just after 2 hours of him leaving the box. He had not expected this all would happen so early. He was driving when he received the notification. The GPS signal coming from the 4 smartphones buzzed off just a couple of hours after they placed the package away from his house. He was driving to the work when he noted the signal. He picked up his phone and looked at it. The GPS tracker signaled the location of the fake Amazon package to be inside a parking lot that is in the vicinity of his home. Mark took a U-turn and began steering in the direction of the parking lot. He was in for some big surprises. When he reached the parking lot, he saw the package lying on the floor of the parking lot. The thief had thrown it on the floor. Mark picks up the box to get the footage of the incident. It was indeed a hilarious one. Just when the thief opened the box, his car and body got all covered in glitter. Just a second had passed by and the whole of the car was filled with glitter and an unbearable stench. The thief soon got frustrated and threw the bag out of the window. Mark loved the video. It was one of the funniest pranks he had pulled on anyone. We are sure the thief would have learned the lesson. This incident would surely have stripped him of the confidence of stealing other people's goods. Mark did not stop there. He pulled the same prank on 3 other thieves. The man managed to get the box as thieves would abandon that, thanks to the spray. All the footage retrieved as hilarious. The footage was worth putting out on YouTube, he thought. He added the video to his channel that subsequently went viral. The video has received over 47 million views and got followed by 130,000 comments. Everyone appreciated his idea. We wonder how the thief would have felt after coming across the video. He is surely going to regret this one. This 9-minute 40 seconds long video won thousands of hearts. In the video, Mark has meticulously described how he avenged the thief with this amazing idea. He also shares the reaction of the thief on opening the box. This is my first ever video with some kind of prank, and like I mentioned in the video, it's pretty removed from my comfort zone and I should have done more, Robert explained. I'm especially gutted because so much thought, time, money and effort went into building the device, and I hope this doesn't just taint the entire effort as fake. The video garnered many comments from other YouTubers. A YouTuber going by the name Voltage Twilight revised the lessons for us. This teaches you: never steal, never pretend like the thing is yours, never open something that's not meant for you. Some commenters even wondered about the reaction of the thief after watching the video. One commenter, Nirmal K, wrote, "Haha, I wish to see the reaction of the guy who stole this while watching this video. That guy be like, dude, that's me." Then there were some people who suggested the YouTuber to use something else in place of glitter the next time. Demonic Downfall 44 suggested, "You should do this again, but instead of glitter, use ink that stains." Well, that would be a very tough prank on someone. Username Insect0114 has another devastating idea. The YouTuber did not shy away from sharing it. "Add cans of spray paint to absolutely devastate them," said Insect0114. What do you think? Would it be a wise idea? Then came those who could not digest the defensive nature of the thieves. YouTuber Initiating Spin said, "It's funny how these POS are personally offended when the glitter spills out in their car even though they were the ones who stole something that wasn't theirs." Well, only a genius can come up with such a hilarious yet apt idea. The man taught the thief a good lesson without even harming him physically. He did not rely on the police, nor did he hope to lose his calm. In fact, he decided to put his engineering skills to work, which is quite admirable. How do you like this interesting yet vengeful yet funny story? Mark Robber to the revenge in his own unique way. Have you had ever considered doing something like that? Or something like this ever happened with you? Well, after reading this story we're sure you must have got a lot of ideas in your head.